widowers. Rest in peace, by the way. And yeah, just everyone can get this love. So yeah, let's hop into this, man. My Northwest says traveling while black in Seattle is a modern day green book. So this is for people who are currently in Seattle and or planning on moving and or planning on visiting for tourism, for family. You know, if you was recently in Seattle, living in Seattle, grew up in Seattle, then just all of a sudden just moved away, but coming back to visit some family or friends, then this is for you as well. Let's hop into it. When Anthony and Marlie Love moved to Seattle from the St. Louis area in 2019, they were eager to explore the region. We were kind of like, where will we feel the most comfortable where it won't be racist? Marlie said, can I say that? I don't know. Since coming from the Midwest, that was sometimes an issue, but we still wanted to explore, so we said, why don't we just create a resource for people that are thinking like us, transients that really aren't sure where to go. It keeps us accountable to go out and explore the area as well. So the couple created a YouTube show called Traveling While Black in Seattle, where they visit museums and restaurants, take hikes, and explore islands and small towns all over the Pacific West. Then they rate their experience based on how much fun they had and how comfortable they feel as black people visiting for the first time. The Green Book actually was the inspiration for us doing this. Anthony said, the Green Book, officially called the Negro Motorist Green Book, was a guide created in 1936 by a New York postal carrier to share safe spaces for African Americans to eat, sleep, and shop as they traveled through Jim Crow era America. It was updated for 30 years. Marley's grandmother actually had a copy of the Green Book. Anthony said, we had seen it and she was telling us about it, and that just blew us away. We were like, what? Y'all needed this? We was driving back from a day trip in Vancouver and said, let's do this every week. Put up a YouTube show that will be kind of like the Green Book of Pacific Northwest, just in a visual form. We feel like the Green Book was, in a way, encouraging black people to travel. The Loves visit tourist destinations like the Chihuly Garden and Glass Museum in Snoqualmie Falls, explore communities like Vashon Island, and black-owned restaurants and cafes in Seattle like Jerk Shack, Communion, and The Station, a coffee shop in Beacon Hill where we met. When we first started, we actually tried to find things we wouldn't think black people would do. Anthony said, for instance, apple picking. Black folk from the South ain't too hype on picking anything in the field, but as the show has grown in popularity, we try to listen to what folks are asking us, black and brown people, on our comments and throughout our social media, answering those questions. They've made 88 episodes of Traveling While Black in Seattle, and only one experience has been negative. So again, their YouTube channel is Traveling While Black in Seattle. This is something that I'm gonna look into as well and check it out for myself, cause there's only like some parts I've been to. I've been to Snoqualmie Falls and it's pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty beautiful over there. Let's see. Yeah, of course I've been around Seattle too since I'm living in it now. Then there's Redmond. Then there's Bellevue. There's Kirkland. There's Everett. All those places are nice. But I recently been to Everett, just gotten to explore it some with my brother. Since we couldn't go to Vancouver that following weekend. So yeah, I've recently been to it. It's kind of racist though, man. I'm not gonna lie. maybe it's just a casino I've been to, but the casino is racist as well. So, continuing on, it was in Forks, Washington. Anthony recalled we were going to do a little funny episode about Twilight. We get up there, and right when we get to the town, there's a restaurant. Right when we walked in, we get that look. Everybody gives it to us. It takes a while for somebody to come up and seat us. Throw down the menu. Finally, some lady comes up, takes our order. Not very pleasant. Kind of still feel like everybody is looking at you. So we said, let's just get out of here. So we got out, but the looks we were getting from even the folks in the town, no lie, we still have to cheer up under the door because we had that feeling like this just ain't right. So we got out. There, and first thing in the morning, they got a lot of feedback on the episode. A lot of people said they had a similar experience in Forks, while others thanked them for the warning. And a handful of locals defending their community. The Loves say they're not out to villainize anyone. This is based on our experience. Anthony said, we want people to go check it out. We encourage people to share their experience. Sometimes the videos receive negative feedback, even though 87 out of the 88 episodes are positive. The folks that don't really like what we're doing, they call us racist. Anthony said they call us traveling while racist and all these crazy things. When in fact, we're trying to promote more unity and more diversity. I think what's kind of cool about me and Marlie is that stuff. It hurts, of course, but it doesn't make us hate. Making the show keeps the Loves busy exploring Western Washington, what have been a few of their favorite spots. I love beaches and water, so I love Bainbridge Island, Vashon Island, Deception Pass, and Whidbey was really cool, Marley said. I just love Seattle in general. Mount Rainier, that was really cool, Anthony added. Even though we only stayed there like 10 minutes, we did not know that there was snow up there. It was October, we had short sun, but it was still beautiful if we want to go back. So if you want to like check out, their videos, it's Traveling While Black in Seattle. Again, it's Traveling While Black in Seattle. And I'll post that link in the description too, just so you guys can, check it out for yourselves. But the only problem I have is that people call them out for it, like just calling out their experience, especially like the locals in Fork, Washington. Like I recently just learned that Twilight was recorded there, but like the people that are calling them out and not calling them traveling while racist, it makes you think, right? Like, come on now, really? Like, it really makes you think. Okay, so you're calling out this black couple having their experience in Fork, Washington, just at this little, restaurant where people giving them looks and stuff, people of the opposite color, of the palish color, giving them looks, and then the waiter, is having an attitude with them, like while serving them, like they're calling them out, saying traveling while racist. Like, of course black people know, but white people should know that black people can't be racist. I may get some heat for this, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Black people can't be racist, and they're basically just proving their point when they give them a heat just for recording their experience, especially like from that restaurant. Just that restaurant, when they came in, people were looking at them all weird like, and I know that look too, because I've recently had that look. Like, I've had it like actually yesterday when I went inside of Amazon Go. It's like, Amazon Go. For my Seattle people that live, so you know what you must do to enter Amazon Go, right? For the people that don't know, it's when you Amazon Go, it's basically um they don't have any cashiers, but they do have people that stock up and probably take notes of what people have took out of the store, But before you enter, you need your QR code, your in-store code, where you get from your Amazon Prime application, on your phone. So you you need to have your in-store code to have the reader scan it. Once it's scanned, the door is open. The door is open. You're free to walk in. You're free to grab and pick up whatever you have. Because that shit. Because whatever you grab from the shelves, and put into your bag, that shit, records to your phone. And then of course you must have like either store credits or debit cards, credit cards linked up to your Amazon Prime app. And so, I did the necessities, the basics, I scanned my QR code on the reader, the doors opened for me, I went in there, got me a little soda pop. I know I needed to stop drinking soda, but say I was in the mood. I was like, man, I'm about to turn up. So I grabbed my soda pop and then I grabbed my gummies. I haven't had gummies in like months. So I grabbed my gummy bears. I put it in my bag, and then like you get that, like black people get that feeling that where where black people just minding their own business, but they can feel a presence, right? They can feel a presence where that someone is watching them. And so, while I was getting my gummy bears, while I was like checking out the shelves, I was thinking about what else I might get that I don't need. I felt a presence, like, and I felt it like right beside me, and I turn around and I see this. I see like the store clerk, it's a white guy with glasses, I turn around, I turn my head, and I see him, staring at me. And I was like, can I help you, sir? And then he just smiled at me and then like proceeded, just doing his work. I thought to myself, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Even in Amazon Go, people still watch. People still watch me as I shop. Like, bro, you really think I can steal from this store? Even if I can't, I'm gonna do is like scan my QR code into the reader. Reader lets me in. Then I'm just gonna grab shit and then run out the store. That shit would charge me. Like, what the fuck? Dude literally was like standing right next to me, looking at me as I shop. I'm like, bro, do you want to help me look for something? Like, what are you looking at? Stop looking at me like that. I can't steal anything. The only way I can steal something is if I hack the systems, if I hack Amazon Go systems, and I just like jump over the fucking gate and then, just like half my way with the store, just like grab some shit and then jump right back over the fucking gate and then just leave. And then it'd be free of charge. But I really don't think that you can do that. I'm pretty sure hackers can. Like in some kind of way that they can like finish it out, but I reckon the engineers at Amazon, Corp, like I figure like they control shit like that, and yeah, it's like, but man, I can't hack, I can't do that shit. I can't just like all of a sudden jump over the gate, without scanning my code. I'm pretty sure if I jump over the gate, that like some kind of alarm